Right, I'm going to try and do an end-to-end. Hopefully you'll see librarian open. I'm going to be playing around with patches 99A, 19B. They're saying showing there as base. You'll see these on the timeline itself. Both are debug at 220 milliseconds. And there's no difference between them at all. So here I'm just going to play it a quick wee bit. You'll see that there's hardly any delay on these at all, very little repeats, very little mix. So a bit of the Yusef, hatch room, nice guitar. So hopefully that'll come across. Hardly anything on it. Incidentally, this is going through the cab filter, just straight into the interface for the Big Sky. Sounds alright. So put the guitar down, and what I'm going to do now is mess around from scratch with a preset. So I'm going to load up the editor, and I see I've made a few wee changes, and we'll pick a new timeline preset. You see that? Boom. There you go. So it's completely my bass. It's the same bass setting as on that preset there. So debug it, really small time, etc., etc. So I'm going to do most of my testing on digital, so that's what I'm going to use, and we'll set this up to quite a big time. We've got a new way you can move it left and right now, so let's set it to quite a sizable time. 1147, you'll see that there. 1147, and quite a lot of repeats, so we can hear what's going on and make it clear that there's something happening. Filter about, let's see, about 9 o'clock, grit about 3 o'clock, speed about 9, and depth about 9. It's easier to see if we just leave them at kind of decent positions on the clock. There we go. So I'm going to rename this. Let's call it. Put caps lock on. Big dig for big digital. And that's one thing. The presets, naming them, it seems to be needs to be in caps for it to look right on a timeline. So I'll probably make a wee change to sort that out. I'm going to change a few other parameters. So let's put smear up at full. High pass, we'll set that to 200. We'll set tap division to dotted. Let's chuck the boost right up, and we'll want persist off, but we'll leave EP off. I've not done anything with that, and we'll leave it tap mode preset, and we'll save that in Blue Peter Styley for any Brits. There's a one I've done earlier, Big Dig, so I'm just going to save over the top of that one. Cool. So that's me done with this on the editor. I'm going to go to the librarian, and if I pick 99A, I'm going to load one. I'm going to pick that Big Dig. So we'll see that's the one I'm picking. Cool. I'll open that, and you'll see there that that's picked up. It's picked up the name, and it's looking okay. Preset. So we're going to sync that off, and that's obviously still sitting with the 220 milliseconds. So in the back there, I'm going to click sync, and hopefully we should see a wee message appear. Hey, success. So that's it. Sync that patch that I've edited from scratch in the editor. So I'm going to, you'll see there it's sitting on time. We'll move around. So this is the B preset, which I've not synced onto. So we'll see the bass 220. If we move to the one we've just edited, there we go, 1147, which is the time that we set, and there's our name, Big Dig. Awesome. Let's have a wee look at, we'll reset, and you're already probably hearing some regenerative feedback coming in there. We'll see if we can get the, yep, we'll probably need to turn the repeats down. Let's see if we can get these set to, we'll get the amber green light showing where, that's that green. Yep. Well, grit, it should be about 9, yeah, but there we go, pretty close. 3, 9 and 9. So there we go, you see there that my time, the settings there, the pots. If we go back to the UI, they're pretty close, they're not perfect, it's not totally accurate at the moment. I've got some questions with John, but it's getting there. You'll hear that the feedback is coming on, we've got the right time. As you'll see there, we're 1147, synced up perfectly, so let's have a wee listen. Hopefully that should be enough to hear that it's took in all those settings properly. It's definitely making a difference to the sound, so it seems to have done everything right. We can have a quick look through. I'm going to turn that repeats down a wee bit, just to stop it cutting it. And if we look at the params, we'll see that they should match up. So we've got smear, pretty close to full. That's maybe one out with that one. And then high pass sitting at 200 like put in the editor, and we've got repeat dynamics are still off, tap division is at dotted, boost is at 3, persist is on, obviously the name. So that's that end to end, pretty good. I'm happy enough with that, it's come on quite a way. Ports aren't exactly the most precise compared to the editor, but I've spoken to John. He says there's a few reasons for that in our parameter dependencies and stuff like that, and as an approximation I think it's pretty close. So there you go.